Hello everyone. As y'all know, college football officially started yesterday. And sadly, my Texas Longhorns started out the season taking an L. We took a loss yesterday to Ohio State. Scores 14-7, very low scoring game, very defensive game. Both teams look damn good on defense. Just, we really couldn't really get nothing going on offense. We couldn't move the ball on the run game or through the air. And it was just a lot of missed opportunities. We was ranked number one. Ohio State was ranked number three, so somebody had to lose. We still a long way to go. Just the first game of the season. But like I said, we had a lot of missed opportunities. Even at the 1 yard line, we couldn't punch the ball in. And the final ending of the game was like a 4th and 5. We threw the ball and we just couldn't get across for the first down. So sadly, my Texas Longhorns took an L the first game of the season. It's really a rivalry, even though they're not in the same conference. But Texas Ohio State, that's one for the ages. And like I said, it was a low-scoring game, good defensive game. 14-7, really couldn't neither team get nothing going. I know UT defense, we look good. We look like we ready. It's just, we started out a bit rusty, and we're gonna bounce back. But like I said, we took an L first game of the season. I'm saddened by that, but we're gonna brush it off and we're gonna keep moving. And it's another exciting year of college football because we had a lot of ranked teams, top ranked teams who took some losses. We had that Clemson LSU game. LSU looked like they back for vengeance. Their defense was stout, and they look like they coming back harder than ever. They beat Clemson. Clemson was ranked number 4, and LSU was number 9. And so Clemson will no longer be ranked number 4. We also got the Notre Dame and Miami game going on right now, and Miami is ranked number 6. Notre Dame is ranked number 6. Miami is ranked number 10. Miami is actually up 14-7. They're about to go into halftime. And I didn't realize that quarterback Carson Beck from Georgia is at Miami now. So they lost one quarterback who went to the draft. Now they got another one, see if he can pick up where they left off last year. They looking pretty good right now, offensively and defense. Notre Dame look like they finna be the same team as last year as well. They got a hell of a coach, and they also got a hell of a team. So we'll see if they, back in the playoffs come this year. Last year looked like they was going, either them or Penn State, I thought was going to win it all. But, Ohio State ended up taking the championship. But we'll see how things play out this year. SMU was a team I was excited about last year. They ranked number 16 right now, and they beat East Texas A&M 42-13. Not really no competition, but I like seeing SMU quarterback, so we'll see if he pick up where he left off as well. There's a lot of good games. I see Michigan also got a new quarterback, a true freshman, just turned 18, and he already looked like he the leader of the show. He looked like he a senior. He about 6'4", and he a gunslinger. So they had some quarterback issues last year. This year, it looked like they got the right guy at the quarterback spot, and they beat New Mexico yesterday. It was like 34-17 or something like that. And yeah, he looked damn good. That whole team really. They say it's like just gonna be like the best linebacker class that they got. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they say. And Michigan keep receivers in a good run game, so this quarterback surrounded by some good talent. So we'll see. They rank number 14 right now. See if they keep it up. Texas A&M ranked number 19. They beat UTSA. It's not really no competition either, but now they won 42-24. We'll see how they play out. I like, I think his name Malik Reed or something like that. He took over the starting spot last year, and they rolling with him again this year. So we'll see if he keep doing his thing. You know, Oklahoma's at 18 and they play Michigan next week. So I think that's going to be a damn good game. You know what I'm saying? With Michigan new quarterback and Oklahoma, I'm ready for that matchup. I want to see how that one play out. Let's get off into the top 25 teams. You know what I'm saying? Got some new little switched around a little bit. Let's see. See if they put Ohio State at number 1 since they beat Texas, or do they just move Penn State up? Let's see here. It's still not updated. You know, they update after the week. But it was Texas at 1, Penn State at 2, Ohio State at 3, Clemson at 4, Georgia at 5, Notre Dame at 6, Oregon at 7, Alabama at 8. And Alabama actually took a loss yesterday to Florida State. Florida State quarterback, I think his name Castellanos or something like that. He looked good. He was too much for Alabama. Yeah, Alabama at 8, LSU at 9, Miami at 10, Arizona State at 11. They won yesterday. Illinois at 12, South Carolina at 13, Michigan at 14, Florida at 15, SMU at 16, Kansas State at 17, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Indiana, Ole Miss at 21. They won yesterday. Iowa State at 22, Texas Tech at 23, Tennessee at 24, and Boise State at 25. But Boise State got pounded by South Florida, who was unranked, so Boise State won't be in the top 25 anymore. Like I say, Alabama won't be probably in the top 10 because they just lost. Clemson, they're out of there as well. You know, they're going to get knocked back. In Texas, we're going to get bounced. So we'll see how this new 25 look when they update it. But we had some good games, and like I say, sadly, I'm devastated my Texas Longhorns lost, but it is what it is. Also, you know, I keep lookout on that Malik Murphy guy. He was a Texas quarterback. He played at Duke last year, and he had the school record for passing yards. And he took them to like 9-3 or 10-3. But he transferred to Oregon State. They lost yesterday, but you know, they started out a bit rusty. But one thing about him, you could tell he throws the ball. He can move the ball through. He's not afraid to put it in the air. But they lost to California. California was too much for him, and their quarterback looked good. He had Horton last name. I can't really pronounce it, but he looked damn good as well. And that was just too much for Oregon State. But I think, you know, with Malik Murphy coming in, that was just the first game. I think when they really get comfortable and the coach just, you know what I'm saying, really just adjust with this new group, they're gonna be good. I'm not saying that they're gonna be a team to look out for, nothing like that, but I think that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna come along, you know. So we'll see. We will see. South Carolina beat Virginia Tech today, 24-11. And Miami is actually up 14-7 in their game, just winning at halftime. We got Ole Miss pounded Georgia State 63-7. So, you know, that's not really no competition, but we'll see how Ole Miss play as the season keep going. Florida beats LIU 55-0. Florida's at 15. I hope UT got them on the schedule again. And yeah, Florida State beat Alabama. It was 31-17. I watched some of that game, but you could already tell how that quarterback was playing, and just Florida State as a team was playing, that Alabama couldn't keep up. They couldn't. You know, they lost Milroe to the draft. He went to the Seahawks. So I can be looking for him to be doing some big things. Indiana ranked number 20, you know, last year, I believe. I think they was in the top 12 in the college football playoffs. I'm not sure. but I think they did. I know they had a damn good team last year. They beat Old Dominion 27-14, so I don't know if they're gonna be the same team. I'm pretty sure they lost some players, from last season, but we'll see if they are able to keep up what they did last year. Tennessee beat Syracuse 45-26, and that quarterback from Tennessee actually went to UCLA, and they won yesterday. So it's a lot of interesting things that's going on. A whole lot. Yeah, Georgia beat Marshall 45-7. And Penn State beat Nevada 46-11. And Oregon beat Montana State 59-13. Oregon is at number 7. So we see if these top teams were able to pick up where they left off. Oregon lost to Ohio State in the bowl game last year, so we'll see if they playing with a chip on their shoulder this year. Kansas State beat North Dakota 38-35. Kansas State is ranked 17. One thing about Kansas State, they keep a good football team. They may not win the big chip, but they keep a good football team. Them and BYU also. Boise State too. Them 3 teams always keep a good team. They just can't get to the big stage, but they keep a good team. They will knock you off. But yeah, that was it for this week. Next week we got some more games. Hopefully my Longhorns are going to bounce back. I'm still saddened that we took the L the first game of the week. But, many more games to come. And everybody just stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? That being said, my name is Mario James. I'm signing off.